So last spring break, I went with a group of my girlfriends to Italy, and we went to visit our two friends who were studying abroad. So we get there, and they took us out the first day, and they were our own little tour guides. So Italy seemed very Americanized to me. They spoke a lot of English where we were. We were in Rome. And so I assumed that the entire country was like this. Come to find out, I was very wrong. We then, just the three of us, without our tour guides, took a trip by ourselves to what we thought was the Vatican. So we got on what we thought was the train and wound up in the middle of nowhere in a native Italian neighborhood. Nobody spoke English, and we spoke no Italian. And I later found out that from the United States Department of State that 93% of the people in Italy speak only Italian. So we were very out of our element, and I realized that sometimes it takes putting you directly in the culture to realize that it's very different from your own. So today I would like to talk to you about Italy, specifically the educational system, the fashion, and the religion. So first I'd like to talk about the educational system. So from 6 to 14, education is free in the public school district. So students go first to primary school for 5 years. At the end of these 5 years, you take an exit exam, and if you pass, then you go on to secondary school. Secondary school consists of middle school and high school. So middle school is 3 years long, and at the end of each of these years, you take an exit exam to go on to the other years. At the end of the 3 years, you have the option to graduate. So you could be 14 and be graduating middle school and be done with the rest of your schooling. A lot of Italians choose to do this because a lot of them just pick up their parents' business at a small side store. So there's no need for really any further education. But if they choose, they can go on to high school, which is a 5-year program, and it's usually specified to a specific sport, or they have technical schools and business schools. So you could either be 14 and graduated, or about 18, 19 like we would be, and going on to further education. So in summary, children have to go to school until 14, but at the end of 14 years, they have the opportunity to either go into the workforce or to continue their education. So in addition to the differing school systems, Italy has some unique fashion ideas. According to ENIT, or the National Agency for Tourism, appearances really matter in Italy, so your first impression is a really lasting impression. They go by a concept called bella figura, or good image, which is very important to them, and that's not just only your clothes, but how you carry yourself, like your confidence, your demeanor, your different styles. So a lot of times, if you're in a traditional Italian neighborhood, you can be being judged unconsciously before you even actually talk to the person. And a lot of times they judge you on your age, your social status, what you're actually wearing. So a personal story, a lot of the times we would go out and we would go touring in our boots with little high heels and had our dresses on. But one time, after you do this for a while, your feet get tired because it's all cobblestones. So I wore Uggs out to the Vatican, and everybody, basically I thought the whole population of Rome thought that I was a tourist and looked down on me and basically judged me the entire time. So I learned very quickly that appearance is a very big thing to them. So in summary, when you're in Italy, the way you carry yourself is very important. So just like one's appearance is important in Italy, so is their religion. According to CItalia.com, 85% of native-born citizens are Roman Catholic. In Italy, there's more Catholic churches per capita than anywhere else in the world. A lot of things in the Italian culture are linked to the church. So each day of the year is linked to a specific saint. Children are named by specific saints, and their feast days are celebrated like their birthdays would be. Each trade and profession also has a patron saint dedicated to them. A lot of people in Italia, although I said that 85% of them are Roman Catholic, only 20% actually are practicing Catholics going to different masses. But a lot of the time, the church still rules hierarchy over everything else. So in your personal relationships, how religious you are, how old you are, how successful your business is, how well connected you are in society can give you more respect over another within the society as a whole. So today I talked to you guys about Italy, its education, its fashion, and the religion. If you're ever traveling to this country, I hope you keep in mind what I said today. You'll usually see young children working in shops with their parents. You'll see, remember that your appearance really does give a first impression on who you actually are. And if you walk around the town, you're usually going to see crosses or religious statues in most businesses or just in little side shops. So today I hope with this speech you all have learned about a culture different from your own and are open to experience it.